Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide to Vanaspati. It may be the end of the world, but I'll help you navigate through it. Please like and subscribe. I'm releasing guides for every story dungeon and trial in the game, so you always know what's coming. Let's get started. The trash here is nothing special, and there are 3 bosses to cover, so let's jump in. The first boss is Terminus Snatcher. He typically opens with Note of Despair, which deals moderate unavoidable damage to all players, just heal through it. His signature ability you will see many times is Mouth Off. A bunch of mouths will appear on the ground, and before long, most of them will explode and deal fairly high damage. To avoid this, find a mouth that is closed and stand on it, as the closed ones do not explode. Mouth Off becomes more interesting as it is combined with other spells. One is What Is Left, in which the boss will raise his left hand. After a few seconds, he will swipe the same half of the arena for AoE damage, so you'll have to look for a closed mouth on the safe side. There is also What Is Right, for which he raises and strikes his right side. The next one is fun, Lost Hope. Lost Hope puts a spinning pointer above your head that stops when you start to move, then you can only move in the direction it points. This overlaps with Mouth Off quite often, so be careful to pick the right moment so you can get to the closed mouth as needed. Last Gasp is a simple tank buster, just use mitigation and healing as needed. Wallow puts spread apart markers on all players, just spread apart to avoid overlapping damage. This is often combined with What Is Right or Left. The next boss is Terminus Wrecker. He usually opens with Meaningless Destruction, which deals unavoidable moderate damage to all players, just heal through it. This also adds a ring of fire around the perimeter. Throughout the fight, he will repeatedly cycle through 3 abilities. Unholy Water, followed by Ether Siphon, followed by Ether Spray. Unholy Water deals no damage, but it spawns bubbles around the perimeter that we will need in just a minute. Ether Siphon also deals no damage, but you will see the boss siphoning either water or fire from outside the arena. Pay attention to which one it is. If it is water, everyone should move to the center of the arena because his Ether Spray will splash water on the floor that knocks everyone back radially outward, and you'll be sent into the fire if you aren't at the center. If he siphoned fire, everyone should get into a bubble quickly. His Ether Spray, in that case, will spray fire all over the floor, and the bubbles will nullify the damage. Total Wreck is a simple tank buster. Just mitigate and heal through it. Poison Heart is a simple stack marker. Just stack on the marked player to spread out the damage. The final boss is Svarbhanu. He usually opens with Flames of Decay, which deals moderate unavoidable damage to all players, just heal through it. One you will see over and over is Ethereal Disruption. For this one, the whole floor will be separated into lanes marked with circles or triangles. Then you'll get either a circle or a triangle on your screen. Just move into a lane of the opposite type, because the marker on your screen indicates which lanes are about to be blasted with damage. Later, he will do this combined with more effects. For example, it may be simultaneous with a radial knockback. Just make sure that, after knockback, you will land in the correct lane. Ethereal Disruption can also be packaged with circular spread apart markers on every player. Again, just go to a lane that does not match your marker while staying apart from other players. Finally, near the end of the fight, you will see all 3 simultaneously, the lanes, the spread apart markers, and the radial knockback at the same time. It's a little crazy, but not as bad as it sounds. It's definitely doable to avoid other players and end up in the correct lane at the same time. Gnashing of Teeth is a simple tank buster. Just use mitigation and healing as needed. Late in the fight, he will rise up and become untargetable, then you will see meteors in the sky. These meteors line up with lanes on the floor, so just move to a lane where there is no meteor to avoid getting hit. There will also be AoE circles to avoid at the same time. I should also mention that you will occasionally see a cast of Crumbling Sky. It just indicates that the next Ethereal Disruption will have another mechanic simultaneous with it, but these are the ones we've already covered. And that's it for Vanaspati. Good luck, and thanks for watching.